Hello. Today we are doing a book haul, and I gotta tell you guys, I think this may be, maybe not the best book haul or most exciting book haul I've had since I started the channel, but it's gotta be in the top 3 or 5 because just the variety of things I have to show to you, where they came from, what they mean to me, I'm really excited. We've got things people sent to me, we've got some collection stuff. It's all very exciting. But first, we need to thank today's sponsor, Literati. Literati book clubs are where the conversation goes deeper than ever before. You'll find a book club you love, curated by an incredible selection of leaders, authors, and artists. So first you choose a Luminaries book club to join, such as Steph Curry, Malala, Susan Orlean, my personal queen Roxane Gay, the Joseph Campbell Foundation, and more. My personal luminary right now is Jesmyn Ward, but there are more than 12 different luminaries to choose from. Each of these luminaries has created a book club curated towards a topic, cause, or concern that they care deeply about. One of the coolest things about Literati is that you can choose a new club every month and can switch clubs at any time. So you have a lot of freedom to mix and match based on what you are in the mood to read that month. Plus, your membership includes access to all the luminaries book clubs for that month. So then once you figured out which luminary you want to read with that month, you complete your selection using the Literati app. The Literati app offers you the opportunity to discuss books with a community of thinkers and motivators with a passion for reading. You'll be able to stay connected and engaged with me, I'm Books Like Whoa on there, fellow book club members, and your chosen luminary in the app. Jesmyn Ward was really in there. I love that all of the discussion is broken into different sections so that you can chat with the people in the book club based on where you're at in the book. Plus, last month it was really cool to see Jesmyn leading a conversation with the author of the book that we were reading in the app, and I got reminders in the app to tell me to join. Literati offers 2 different membership offers, standard and premium. With the premium option, you get a book delivered every month, app access, and a monthly payment option. In the standard option, you can bring your own book, and then you still get access to all of the book clubs in the app. Editing Mara, I forgot to mention that you can also purchase a book that was in one of the other book clubs for up to 60% off of the original price. So that is a great perk as well. Then your monthly box that is selected by your luminary shows up, which I'll show you more in a minute when we get into the actual haul. So if you've always wanted to join a book club with other thoughtful readers, you can check the description box for more information about Literati, their app, and their service. Thank you again so much to Literati for sponsoring today's video. So we will start with things that people sent to me. So first of all, I told you guys I would show you what came in the Literati box that I received. Now this was the June box, so just keep that in mind. But the selection from Jesmyn Ward was Heavy by Kisa Lehman, and I've actually not finished reading this yet, but the good news is that the book club is waiting for me when I'm done. This is a memoir, and I think it's really about kind of the intersection of Black identity with what it means to be fat, and sort of that kind of an intersectional memoir type of a thing, and I'm really excited because I have been reading a lot of really interesting things this year about that intersection. I particularly recommend Fearing the Black Body by Sabrina Strings, which kind of examines the essentially racist origins of fat phobia. So I'm really excited to finish this up and to finish chatting about this one, but it did come with the book. Got the nice box here, and then it's like really very lovely. It's got this nice little envelope that says Literati, and then it has this book club guide, a note from Jesmyn Ward. It also shows you the other book clubs that are going on. There was one called The Heroine's Journey, which was the Joseph Campbell pick, and I thought that sounded really interesting. I kind of may want to pick that one up because, as I think I mentioned, you can get reduced pricing through the app. So I may buy that one because that one sounded really interesting to me. So you got all that. I did receive this arc of A Lot Like Adios by Alexis Daria from HarperCollins/Avon. So thank you very much to them for sending this to me. This is the sequel to You Had Me at Ola, which I really enjoyed last year. I thought it was really charming. I thought the writing was really strong. Kind of the family vibes were really great. It didn't have my favorite trope combo, so I'm hoping that this one might do a little bit better for me in that respect. I feel like this is like a childhood puppy love, then they're coming back together as adults kind of thing, and it's set around sort of the film world like the first one was. So I'm really expecting to love this. I really have enjoyed every book I've ever read from Alexis Daria, so I think that this one's going to be really great, and thank you so much again to Avon for sending this my way. Also, just on a very superficial level, can we just talk about how gorgeous the cover designs for these books are? It's really kind of gratuitous in the most wonderful way possible. Okay guys, and then I have what is, like, I literally squeed when this PR box showed up. So context is I have a firm that sends me things from time to time. They sent me an email a while back saying, hey, do you like Percy Jackson? And I was like, excuse me, yes I do. I love Percy Jackson. I've been reading it for the first time the last year or two. I just started the spinoff series. I finished Magnus Chase. Yes, I love Percy Jackson. They were like, okay, cool. So I kind of forgot about that, but when I saw this as the top of the box waiting for me on my door, and then it says celebrating 16 years of Percy Jackson, I literally squealed with delight. I was so excited. So basically we are celebrating the fact that July 1st was the 16th anniversary of the Percy Jackson books first coming out, and so they are celebrating Percy's Sweet 16. So they sent me this really cool box, which, as you guys saw in my library decoration video, I'm a sucker for beautiful boxes. I'm not going to be able to throw it away. So first of all, there are some party celebratory noisemakers and also some like confetti stuff. This is like a Poseidon thing. This is Percy's 16th birthday. Also, my birthday is July 2nd. His is July 1st. We are both Cancers. Loving that. He's a water sign. That makes sense. So I can just reappropriate these for my own birthday. Then there was this really cool bind up of the first 3 books and kind of the core series. So it's Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief, The Heroes of Olympus, The Lost Hero, which I just read and loved, and then The Trials of Apollo, The Hidden Oracle. So it has like the first 3 books in one bind up. So I thought this was really cool. I have the first Trials of Apollo book, which I didn't have before, so that's exciting. So it had this in there. And then the 2 things that literally, like, I just can't even explain to you how excited I am about these. So first of all, there's this really cool map, and I don't want to show you the full thing because I don't want to spoil the books for you, but there's this really cool map showing how all of the different books in the Riordan verse go together, like how the different characters are related to each other. So I'm really excited. I'm gonna put it on the door that you guys can see when I'm live streaming. So I think that this will be really cool. I really love this. And then they sent me a signed print from the artist who did all of the original art. So this is Percy, and it says, wherever you're going, I hope they make good enchiladas, the Lightning Thief. So I love this so much. You know, I was just a little bit too old to enjoy Percy Jackson when it first came out. I mean, not really, you're never too old to enjoy it, but like I thought I was a little bit too old for it because I was 17 or 18 when these books were first coming out. I am so excited to enjoy these as an adult because I think I'm at the right age to just enjoy them purely, like with a pure heart. I think if I had tried to read them as a 17-year-old, I would have thought I was too cool for them, which is a fallacy. So I'm really excited that I get to enjoy these books all over again. I've had a lot of people asking me if I think that adults can enjoy the series, and I guess I'll just tell you, as an adult who did not read these as a kid and is reading them for the first time now, I really enjoy them. I think by the time you get to the 3rd book of the original series, it really just gets super good, and I've enjoyed every book since then immensely. So thank you so much to Rick Riordan for sending all that to me. I am really excited to hang some of it up. Happy birthday to Percy. Just, such an exciting little box. Now I have to save this box forever because it's so beautiful. Okay, next, let's talk about some pre-orders, 2 of which are from they came out in May. This is like my June haulage that goes up in July. So anyway, I'm a month behind on 2 of these, but first of all, I did pick up a finished copy of The Ivies by my friend Alexa Dunn. I really enjoyed this. As of right now, it's on my top 10 mysteries of the year list. We'll see how things shake out, but I thought that this was a really fun YA thriller. My pitch of this would be, if you want a YA mystery that feels like it's set at Chilton from Gilmore Girls and like Rory and Paris are trying to figure out who done it, to me that's the vibes of this that I really liked. And then another pre-order from last month was Agatha Christie's Poirot, The Greatest Detective in the World by Mark Aldridge. And this is, I believe, like exploring all of the different depictions of Poirot over the years. And Mark Aldridge, I believe, is a film historian, so I'm really excited. I've heard him speak on a couple of podcasts. I've enjoyed what he's had to say in those, and I just, you know, I'm a sucker for all things Christie, so I had to go for this. It's also quite a lovely just physical object, so this was a pre-order from last month as well. And then 2 pre-orders from this month. So first I have The Tangle Root Palace by Marjorie Liu, which is a short story collection from her. Also, I appreciate that she got her collaborator from the Monstrous series to do the cover art. It is absolutely gorgeous. I really enjoyed Monstrous a lot, so I don't know what these fantasy short stories are going to be like, but I know that I really like Marjorie Liu's sort of imaginative landscape, so I'm expecting that this should be a really interesting ride. I picked that up on pre-order, and then I also picked up Blood Like Magic by Lizelle Sambury. I was on a panel with Lizelle, I guess 2 years ago now at BookNet Fest. I really enjoyed meeting her. We had a really interesting and fun conversation about consumerism in BookTube, and my respect for her cannot be overstated. So I knew that I wanted to support her regardless, but this also just sounds really cool. Basically, it's YA fantasy, and this girl comes from a magical family. I think it's like witchy vibes, and she has like a trial she has to go through to save her family's magic. I've been seeing really great early reviews, beautiful cover. Lizelle's a great person, all around kind of a no-brainer to have this on pre-order. So I'm excited to get to this one soon as well. And then a few books that I've already read, but I wanted to have a physical copy of. One is Conflict is Not Abuse by Sarah Schulman, because I am going to be doing the book Communa read over on Jess Owens's channel. Jess actually picked this up on my recommendation. She picked this up as the first pick, and I don't know, it's not a perfect book. I have things I don't agree with it about, but I do think it's very thought-provoking, so I do think it will make for a very good book club pick. So I decided to talk with her about this. This is the July pick, and I believe that we will have the discussion in August. So I think she's putting up a Discord. Go check all that out. I think this will be a really interesting conversation. And then I decided I wanted to pick up a couple of the Ice Planet Barbarian series in physical form because, I don't know, there's just been so much love for it for the last couple of months, which has made my heart so happy. You should go follow me on TikTok, where I'm enjoying all of the Ice Planet Barbarian content over there. But I thought I would pick up, I know that this is my definite favorite between Ice Planet Barbarians and Ice Home. Devi's Distraction is my favorite in either series, which is really, it's just a lovely book. But you can't, I mean, you can start with this one, but don't deprive yourself of the full journey onto Ice Planet Barbarians, because it's like the most bingeable series. But I think that's my all-time favorite. And then I found myself picking up Barbarians Beloved, which I wouldn't necessarily have thought was my favorite, but maybe it is. This is Ariana's book, and this was the book where I feel like I got a real comeuppance about my judgment towards Ariana. So anyway, I picked both of those up because I felt like joining the fervor right now for IPB, which is so good. If you guys want to check out, one of my favorite videos I've ever done is like an hour-long feminist recap analysis of that series. So I love Ruby Dixon, you guys be knowing. And then a few random books I picked up. So one, I did pick up the sequel to The Fixer by Jennifer Lynn Barnes, which is The Long Game. This is the second in the duology of The Fixer. I absolutely loved that first book. I gave it 5 stars, and I'm excited to pick up the sequel. So I grabbed that. Then somebody was talking about 84 Charing Cross Road by Helen Hanff the other day, and I remembered that I've always meant to read this. I've been recommended it so many times as a book that I would love, so I want to read it and find out for myself if I actually do love it. It's also very slight, and I believe it's all letters. So I think this will be a quick read, but hopefully a lovely read. And then one of the nerdiest things I now own, this is called Timeline of the History of the World. It's by Useful Charts, which is a YouTube channel I absolutely love. I love how soothing his voice is, and just the way he talks about genealogies and like family trees as a way to talk about history just really connects for me. Something about his storytelling is just very impactful for me in terms of like just, I don't know, being refreshed on or learning about new things in history. And so I wanted to pick up his book, and it includes some of his like fabulous charts with like these cool timelines. Again, very nerdy. But I'm really thrilled to have this. Honestly, as sort of like a reference if I'm trying to remind myself of what all was happening, not just in one part of the world during a certain part of history, but kind of like regionally or even globally. This has some really cool kind of comparative charts showing what was happening all over the world at different points in history. So very nerdy, but very happy to have this. And then finally, 3 books for my collection. So first I picked up another in this lovely Verrego Modern Classic edition of Daphne du Maurier's work. This is My Cousin Rachel. I don't know if we'll do a buddy read of this year, but I'm thinking that me and Leanna and Alan may end up doing a buddy read of this book at some point. So I decided to pick up my own copy, and it is absolutely lovely, and it matches the other ones I have. Similarly, I picked up another entry in the Realm of the Elderlings from Robin Hobb in the UK paperback edition. This might be the most beautiful one yet. Look at this beautiful foiling. These are just lovely objects. Kudos to whoever was doing the kind of concept art on this, but it's absolutely beautiful. So I Picked up Fool's Assassin. And then last, but certainly not least, we do have a new entry that came out in the Penguin Clothbound Classics line, designed by my personal goddess, Coralie Bickford Smith. I'm very excited to tell you that The Lonely Londoners by Sam Selvon is the latest entry in the line. A beautiful, bright color. And actually, I hadn't heard of this before, but I have since come to find out that it's sort of a classic about the immigrant experience in England. So I'm really excited to get to this one. When I posted this on Instagram, several people said, oh, I really love that book. So it's a lesser known classic to me, but I'm thankful that it has been brought to my attention. So this is absolutely beautiful. And I accidentally ordered a second copy, so I think I'm pretty close, I think, to 30,000 subscribers. So once I hit that, I will probably do a giveaway of that second copy. I probably will run that either on Instagram or TikTok. So keep your eyes open for that if you are interested. This is a little thank you to you guys, but the latest in Penguin Clothbound Classics-ness. I love it. So with that, like I said, I think that this is one of the very best hauls I've ever done. So many exciting things, lots of things that I just are filling my heart with joy in this particular haul. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. Let me know if you've picked up things recently that you're excited about, or if you're excited about any of the things that I was showing you in this haul. Let me know that in the comments below. And thank you once again to Literati for sponsoring this video. As I mentioned at the beginning, I will have all of the information about how you can join the clubs down below. So check that out in the description box below. And yeah, I think that that will do it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe, follow me on the social medias if you are so inclined. I have all that information listed in the description box below. And I think that that will do it. I hope you're having an absolutely lovely day today, and I will just talk to you soon. Bye!